Jacksonville and Green Bay.
Yeah, baby.
Fucking hell, dude. I thought Jacksonville had this one.
What did I fucking say? What the fuck did I tell you? What was the point spread for this?
It
13?
was 13.5.
13.5. And what did I tell you on the predictions? Everyone can go back and watch it. It's out there. It's been logged in the archives of Sly Fox. I told you, I guaranteed that the Jacksonville Jaguars under Luton Town would roll in and they would cover the spread. And you scoffed, I tell you. You were like, no. You were chortling at the sheer suggestion that the Jaguars could possibly cover the spread against Rodgers and the massive green offense. And what happened? By a fucking gnat's pube, Rodgers gets out of Dodgers. Easy money that was, mate. Easy money. And do you know what's really heartbreaking? I actually put I went balls out and threw a tenner at Jacksonville to win outright. Got 9-1 on that, so I would have got 100 quid back. Close. Very close. Yeah, 24-20. Luton Town didn't have the game I expected him to, but do you know what I like about him? He doesn't make nearly as many mistakes as their previous editions. That's one thing I do like. He's got a better IQ. What do I keep fucking saying on this podcast? You will listen, people. You especially, fuckface over there with the wonky jaw who loves Pittsburgh. You will listen. You and your whole, I look rather dapper today. No, you don't. You look like a turd. I mean, in your fucking household, that might be acceptable. This is downdressed for me, bruv, and I still look like a gangster. I know my shit. I tell you every single fucking week, IQ rules the roost. The most intelligent players get the best results. They get the biggest wins. And how ironic that Jacksonville put in probably the most intelligent quarterback they've had in recent memory, especially since Blake Chortles. And here we are with a fucking team that actually has some sort of presence. And they don't have fuck all in weapons either. It's not like Luton's got everyone around him and they just couldn't get the ball to him in the first place.
It was the Keelan Cole Senior show.
Yeah, it was. He was fantastic, by the way. His kick return, I was just like, cheers. I was like, he's going to go all the way. I was freaking because I was like, Jacksonville's going to make me money. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Like, the Union Jacks. All of a sudden, I have a reason to go to their shitty games at Wembley and actually give a fuck about their stupid franchise and their retard fucking owner's son-in-law, fucking douchebag AEW wonk stain that is fucking Tony Khan. Tony Khan must have been like this close to orgasm. Like, oh my God, John Moxley, Eddie Kingston, and Luton Town. Shut up, Tony, you fucking turd. Rodgers, 325 yards, 24 of 34, 2 touchdowns. A rare pick for Mr. Rodgers. That being said, he had a good game. He did. And this was all down to, I'll tell you what, if you watch this game, watch the first quarter especially, the fucking Jacksonville D was slapping Rodgers in his face. They brought pressure. They made it difficult. This defense looks like it could be quite. It's funny, isn't it? Because they lost Jalen Ramsey, kind of forced his way out. Kept shifting around, and you thought, oh, there goes your premier weapon. But the players that are still there want to play, and they play together, and they look like they're reacting to what Luton is doing. No more room for uphill Gardner Minshew Mania, or whatever his fucking name is. Roll with Luton for the rest of the season. I like the look of this kid. High IQ. Aaron Jones, reasonably productive, nothing special. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, excuse me. You got enough names in your name, have you, bro? Fucking hell. That's another one for the whole put it round the back of the jersey thing. He was fucking awesome. And I tell you what, if it wasn't for him, they would have lost this game easily to Jacksonville. I know that's easy for me to say after the fact, but I didn't think like they got a great. Devontae Adams, 66 yards and a touchdown. Not a huge amount of productivity from him. No, he normally goes 100 plus, particularly with that connection he has with Rodgers. But Scantling just went utterly bananas. Had a fantastic game. But I got to be honest, as much as Rodgers is an elite quarterback, I don't think the Packers have enough to get that far in the playoffs. Last year they got to the NFC Championship game and you thought they've got half a chance. You're always going to have a chance when you've got someone like Rodgers as your quarterback. But I'm not seeing that much progression other than Devontae Adams, who's come along very nicely. And, Valdez-Scantling had an amazing game. But first of all, it is Jacksonville. And although I got excited, they're not an elite franchise by any means. And Valdez-Scantling, he's yet to prove whether he can do that from week to week. If he's going to do that every week, fine. They've got half a chance of getting to the Super Bowl. But for me, I'll be very surprised if they can get back to the NFC Championship game, riding the wave of Josh Rodgers, because he's shown quite a few frailties. And I've noticed that if people get to him, he seems more rattled. We saw that in the Buccaneers game. They blew him out because they got to him. They upset him. They unsettled him. Jacksonville kind of went the mini Buccaneers route, but he didn't have, obviously, the talent on defense that Tampa Bay does, and they still got a certain level of results. And this was also, let's not forget, in the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. So, do you know what? If I'm a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, there's enough there to get me excited. Obviously, they're not going to win very much. They're not going to get in the playoffs. But you're looking at it and thinking, we actually have some pieces here that we can build on. And if you had anyone other than Tony Khan, I would probably put my money on you doing quite well next season. But knowing Tony Khan, he'll probably draft fucking Orange Cassidy to play at defense next season because he's got no clue. But like, Orange sucks me off at AEW. Orange can do no wrong. Put him in at safety. Yeah, you'll be safe as houses with him.
Oh my God! Honestly, could you see Orange Cassidy, hands in pockets, going against a fucking wideout?
Oh, he's a penis.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. No, it's. Do you know what? It's very weird to say this, but great result for Jacksonville in the loss.
Yeah, in the loss, it was really
very
good.
rare, would you say? And they'll probably be sitting there going, "Well, we lost, so it doesn't matter." But I see that as a very promising result for them, and I like the look of Luton. I don't think he's going to be a monster. I don't think he's going to be a 400-yard a game kind of guy. But do you know what? Everyone's losing their shit over other rookie quarterbacks, and he looks just as capable as the rest of them do right now.
Right.
Apart from Justin, obviously. My boy Justin.
So the next game.